fixed now. How's it going, everybody? The reason I'm supposed to be casting this, but I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to see the chat. Chat's on. Okay, there we go. So hopefully the chat's working. So anybody joining, welcome. Sorry if you get to see my big face, but there, my big stomach. But I only do so much with the camera that I'm using. So that, sorry ahead of time. Is the camera off? So yeah, today this is going to be the install video of the wireless charger. Little ball mount system, it's all aluminum. Pretty solid. In the middle, it's got a little on-off button right here in the middle. Not sure if you can see it or not. Then I'm going to talk about the mounts real quick, because it's a 20 millimeter system, which the mount I have right here, it is a 20 millimeter system. So I don't really have to use this. This is an extra mount piece for me on this bike particularly, so not really going to need this just yet. Now, if I get the sports dress, but what you'll do is, it comes with an Allen key for this, Allen wrenches for every piece that needs a different piece. Sorry. Sun's in my face, by the way. But what you'll do is you'll take this screw off. This right here hinges. So this is being metal, which is better than being plastic. This right here actually helps protect your bars. What you'll do is you put this around, set bar, and then you just place this up and around. Voila, clamp it, and that's what you end up with. But for my personal install today, won't be needing this. And they do have different sizes based off of what size diameter bars you have. So I think the largest is a 2-inch, I do believe. Either 2 or 2.5 inches. And of course, naturally, I'm not doing the USB port thing, because just not even going to try to fool with it. Just going to go ahead and get it out of the way and hook these up to the batteries with the inline fuse already in place. Which, ooh, it's a nice one. It's one that's actually screws. I'm surprised. I figured it'd be one of those quarter turn type deals, not the screw-in types. And not sure if anybody's seeing or not, but if you're talking, hello, hi, welcome to the show. As you can tell, the other side's the typical trickle charger. Not big. Get in, voila, done. Boy, that sun's bright today. Not to mention it's still hot. One thing that I will say is, based on the, sorry about the garage mess, but based on the way how my phone sits, which is a Ultra 23, an S23 Ultra. Let's see here. Let's draw the box here. Okay. So S23 Ultra is what I use. So the cradle, and they sat there and mentioned something about it, because they're like, we weren't expecting really big phones to come out so soon. But the S23 Ultra and phones of its size with a case will fit in the cradle, and they fit up snug. The only thing is that the hook ends of the pads, the phone don't sit inside the actual hook part of the pads. So what I do suggest is this little rubber piece right here that comes with their phones. This little thing. Highly suggest making sure you order one of these from TacForm if you order the actual wireless charger from them, because it does not come with one of these, which a comment, I guess, or a suggestion, because this mount right here actually came with these. So not sure if it's supposed to, or if they've just figured the hooks themselves are good enough. But most people that have a thin case, most people nowadays will use a case on a phone, so the majority of them are now solid glass or real, somewhat wondering if their phone will stay protected or not. So highly suggest, if they don't start including this with the phones, with the phone charger, that's fine. I think these are like $5 or $10 for like a couple of them, I think, from their website. Make sure you order these, because if you have an S23 or you use a phone case of any case that's able to be used on a phone that is wireless charging, you're going to probably have issues with it hooking inside the actual designated tabs that's on the charger. So, and anyways, I'd rather have security anyways, because this right here, even with this mount, the phone sits real nice and tight inside it, but I still use this anyways just to make sure the phone stayed in place. So these right here are just a common sense type deal. With all due regards, let's get this thing done, get this installed, because it's 93 degrees out. Humidity is wet. Might as well be dry rain. And yeah, as you can tell, my shirt's already getting spots on it. So we're gonna get down here and start. Yeah, the phone's gonna start arguing with me. We can get down here and start up there. Taking a seat. Of course, somewhere we've done this stuff, so seat comes off. Because I actually have the D&K tank lift, this installation a little bit easier, because, in all honesty, to get to the handlebars from back here would be a little bit more of a pain had I not had this. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna get it up underneath here. So I would like to keep it underneath the tank or inside the track, but at the same time though, if it's there, it's there. If it's not, well, that's fine too. As long as it's secured, out of the way, wire's not getting pinched, I am perfectly A-okay and happy. Underneath this plate, to the neck of the plate. One thing that I have learned from installing my stereo, the amp and stuff, LED lighting on this bike. I've done all of those installs myself. And so what I always make sure I do, when I install anything wires related, always run your neck wires first. Or the wires and the neck and stuff first. And loosely, once you get it where you somewhat want it, I don't know. I forgot the zip ties. Okay. Stay tuned. Hang on a minute. I forgot. Zip ties are in the back of the bike. This would be the tool bag that sits in the trunk of the bike. Just about any kind of mechanic, probably do any kind of real hardcore motorcycle work with what I've got in this bag. Anything, well, anything that doesn't require a torque wrench, I should say. Wondering if anybody's watching. Not for sure. Well, maybe the chat's on now, I'm not for sure. Maybe it was turned off and now it's on. So, if anybody happens to be watching right this second, please stop, say hello. Let me know how you doing today. Hopefully you was able to go out and go riding today. I was going to go riding today, but when I seen that I was expecting this, I decided I was going to wait around the house for it. Try to install it and then try to go for a ride afterwards. So, what you're doing right now is just putting a zip tie around the cable, hold it in its place, and just leave it dangling for now, because I still gotta go up here and hook this up. Which makes it real easy. As I said, their setup is aluminum. This is their normal foam mount that I've got on here right now. And as you can tell, it goes super wide, still metal, still holding strong. I like this. I like it a lot. So, what I'll do now is put the rubber piece on, right here. Slap it through there. This side's back up here. And, I'll let it fall apart. Uh-oh, screw gets sideways. Come on. I think that's very intricate designed. It is a well thought out plan. I do actually like these foam mounts better than the Zero mounts and so on and so forth, because Zero mounts to me are kind of cheap because they're plastic for the most part, where these ones are not. I wanted something durable, something that the band will put together. Most importantly though, something durable. Something that's going to be metal, holds up to the weather. Something that I can actually rely on. And as you can tell, I can actually rotate this thing any directions. Let's see. Oh heck, can't see the mount. Let's do something about that, shall we? There we go. But as you can tell, I can actually I'm going to take this as many directions as I need to. There's not any direction I cannot turn this thing. Being that I plan on live streaming with it, I do my TikToks and stuff with my phone. This is going to be the direction I'm going to go with. Like this, or like this. Either way, this is perfectly fine. And then straps will come down and around, hook right here, over the top of the phone, slam down. Very simple. One thing I would suggest is make sure you don't have the cable ran through the rubber. That could be a just have a thing like here. This and this plugs in. So then this is going right down through here, right there. I'm gonna put a zip tie right there to keep this zip tied together. I'm actually gonna hook these together. So I have an idea what I need for spacing. Because as we all know, when you move the bike around, especially on the trike, the handlebar moves from side to side. I always go full turn. Always. If you don't, you never know if you've got enough cable or too little cable. Too little cable can lead to a big problem later. It can actually cause you all sorts of electrical problems, ripping the cable, disconnecting something, even ripping out the part that you got the wire and the cable hooked to. So always, I would say even on a street, on a normal two-wheel bike, I would still turn the handlebars both directions all the way. That way you know you've got plenty of wire. That's dehydrated. Sweet tea. Drink of the South. Okay, we got the wire in. Cables are sitting right here. Cables are right here. All we gotta do is move this mess right here. I don't know why the bolts are missing. They're not supposed to be missing, but they're missing. Why are they missing? Doesn't make no sense. I hadn't taken that off. Okay, they're in the cup. I don't know why they're in the cup. It's not making any sense. Okay. Anyhow. Back to it. Half, 3/8. Half. Make sure these are the right ones because I'm putting them back on. I don't know why they're even off. I had to have taken them off for some reason or another. Okay. Yeah. So you'll need a 1/2-inch socket of some sort or another. Take these two bolts off that go right here to mount this plate, which holds the ECM, I think it is, and the security system, the security brain, I guess you could call it. And so you can get to the battery on the Tri-Glide, which I think the Road Glides are the same way too. So get this mess out of the way is always a fun part. I always hate putting my fingers down in here. Bang! A little bit. Tell it who's boss. mistaken, this should be 10 millimeter. Yep, they are. Of course, battery posts on Harley 10 millimeter. Take the wire. So, yep. Get it up underneath the. Here's the other wiring. You don't really want it in the way. You also want to make sure it's making it, hanging. It's in a safe location, not lining up on anything. Not going to cause you any other problems later on. Because it does have open hooks, or open clamps, hook-wise, so putting them on shouldn't be too hard to do. All I gotta do is get it loose enough to get it. Just clip up underneath it. There's so many other clips underneath here. It's not even fun. Down. Get the cables just enough to move around, get it out of the way for when you put this plastic piece back over the battery. It's not catching the wire, ripping it, moving it, and yanking it every direction with the pin does. Now, testy boosty ready daddy. Take the positive side. Do the same thing. Back the bolt back down. It's just that easy. Before I actually put everything back together. Oh boy, how am I going to do this? The cord's not long enough. Oh wow. Let's see here. I'm going to move the camera and the phone. Well, we lost the phone. We lost the cable. Well, it's not stable while it's hot, that's why. Okay, let's give me 1 second. And I'll do the next available option here. Right quick, hopefully. Nope, that's not going to work either. It just turned off. So give me 1 second. We'll turn the camera on. Oh, heck. Ah, there we go. Yeah, the phone's actually getting too hot. It is hot out here. And as you can see, it works. It's turned on anyways. Let's see if it actually charges the phone. Let's see here. Yeah, the phone's getting too hot. So, it looks like, after all, I'm going to have to end the stream because it's, like I said, hot out here. Bad hot. But there's that. There's the phone. There's the light. Goes down there in. Underneath the tank. Is that right here? And there's that. It's got me upside down. What the heck? That's funny. That's really funny, actually. Anyhow, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully y'all stuck around. Hey, what's up, Rat? Trying to get the phone situated here. Actually just got done doing the installation of the new wireless phone charger. It's just now my phone's smoking hot, so can't really tell if it's going to charge it or not yet until I get the phone cool off. So I'm going to probably have to go inside. Wait a little bit for it to cool off out here. And let's see, what's the actual temperature right now? Yeah, that figures. Temperature is 94 degrees now. And yeah, the heat is insane. Ah, thank you. Yeah, it's actually the cheapest actual wireless charging method. I'm pretty sure it will. And get the stupid phone to work with me. Sorry about that. But I'm hoping it holds up pretty good. And hopefully my phone doesn't keep giving me issues. Because right now it's overheating. My phone's like, it's somewhat burning my fingers. It's that hot right now. So I'm going to end the stream. Catch y'all on the next one. Or I might try to go live inside. Because hopefully I can actually save the video. And I'll try to upload it. Or may do commentary or something with the stream on the YouTube. So, oh, you have a tack form too, huh? Sweet. I like their mounts. They're probably the best mounts I think you can actually get for a motorcycle personally. I mean, solid metal. It's not plastic, which is one thing that I can't figure out why people like these plastic and rubber ones so much. Because really, plastic eventually gets brittle, and when it gets cold, wet, and long enough in the sun, it gets brittle and it's horrible. But anyways, I'm going to let y'all go so now I can get my fingers cooled off because my phone's burning my fingers. So I'll catch y'all later here in a little bit. And hope everybody's able to go out and ride today and be safe. We'll see y'all next time. Whew, hot. Hot.